Oh my goodness! Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, guys. The San Francisco Giants get a absolutely huge victory in extra innings against the New York Mets, guys. 9-3, and it is Bruce Bochy's 1,000th career victory as a Giants manager. Man, what a milestone for Bruce Bochy, guys. And what a game this was. This is a game to remember, a game that Bochy is going to remember. It was a battle, guys. We had Madison Bumgarner up against Noah Syndergaard, and this was a rematch, guys, of the 2016 National League Wild Card Playoff game, and that was a game for the ages, guys. The shutout that Bumgarner threw way back then, and then Connor Gillespie hitting the home run. So now we flash back to the future, the present, in 2019, guys, and the Giants continue their winning streak. They have been playing much better baseball in the last 5 or so days on this road trip, and it has been very exciting to watch, guys. Now, the Giants were able to give Bumgarner some early runs in this game. In the 4th inning, Giants got on the board first, and that is always crucial when you're playing on the road. As a visitor, you want to kind of put the pressure on the home team, and so it was good to see the Giants get on the board in the 4th inning. They got on the board thanks to a Kevin Pillar RBI single, followed by Stephen Dougie Fresh RBI single to make it 2-0. And Bumgarner, guys, has been continuing to pitch very effectively. He did get into trouble, though, in the 6th inning, guys, surrendering a pair of home runs in that 6th inning to Pete Alonso and then Wilson Ramos. Now, that second home run to Wilson Ramos, that sent the score to 3-2, so the Mets, they were leading at that point in the game, and now we're going late into the extra innings. Now, one of the notes to keep in mind, guys, is that the New York Mets bullpen is not the best of bullpens. They have had their fair share of struggles on the season, and the way that 7th inning played out, Mike Yastrzemski, he got on base in that 7th inning, and then with 2 outs and Yastrzemski on first base, Evan Longoria gets a nice base hit, and now you're setting the table for one of the Giants' best hitters, Brandon Bell. And so Brandon Bell's going to come up there, guys, with 2 outs in that 7th inning. And but before the table was set, the Mets manager, guys, made a very controversial mistake, and that was taking Noah Syndergaard out of the game. And you can very clearly see on Noah Syndergaard's face and his body language that he did not want to be taken out of this ball game. I think it was like at 103 pitches, guys, and he was 1 out away from getting through that 7th inning and maintaining a 3-2 lead. And so very frustrating if you're Noah Syndergaard, especially with the way that things turned out, because the pitcher that it was Seth Lugo of the Mets, guys. So Brandon Bell gets the game-tying RBI double, and the Giants almost took the lead, but then Longoria was thrown out at home plate thanks to a good throw by the Mets defense. And now give huge credit, guys, to the Giants bullpen in this game, because the Giants bullpen, after Bumgarner, they were able to hold things down, guys. Sam Dyson pitched an inning today, 1 strikeout, lowering his ERA to 2.79 on the season. And Tony Watson pitched out of the bullpen very effectively, guys. Gave up 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and lowered his ERA to 2.45 on the year. Mark Melancon wound up figuring to be the winning pitcher in the game, guys. He pitched an inning with a strikeout and lowered his ERA to 2.31. And another story on Mark Melancon, guys, is that it has been phenomenal to see how well he has been pitching this year, because we know of all the injuries and that he really just hasn't been fully healthy his first couple years with the Giants. So very encouraging to see Mark Melancon pitching very well. And then, guys, Derek Holland also pitched out of the bullpen. And so we need to get to the 10th inning, guys. So the 10th inning is when all the damage was done. And what a 10th inning it was, guys. Tyler Austin, so he comes up with a leadoff single, guys, to get the rally going against Robert Gesellman, or that's how you say it. And then Brandon Belt coaxing a walk, doing what Belt does best, guys. He had a solid game today, Brandon Belt. Finished with 2 hits, I believe, on the day, and had that nice clutch walk. And so that set the table, guys, in the top of the 10th inning. In a tie game, 3-3, it set the table for Stephen Vogt. I believe in Stephen Vogt. I believe in Stephen Vogt. And then on a down and in changeup, they try to throw him a down and in changeup, and I mean Vogt just drops the hammer on that pitch and drives the ball into right field. The right fielder, Quintero, is not able to get it. It goes over his head. 2 runs come in to score, guys. And the Giants are up 5-3 now. And then later in the inning, Steven Duggar comes up and hits one of the most impressive hits that we have seen. And that's this little RBI double that it caroms off of the pitcher, and then it goes to the shortstop position, and the shortstop was moving to cover second, and so the ball trickles into left field, guys, and then a run comes in to score, and now it's 6-3. And then when it rains, it pours, they say, and that's how it was for the Mets, because the Giants continued to add more insurance runs in that top of the 10th inning. Then comes Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda Pablo Sandoval. And this time, guys, he is batting right-handed, and he comes up there and hits a ball right down the left field line to knock in 2 runs, and that makes the score 8-3. And then Mike Yastrzemski comes up later, guys, and adds an RBI single of his own to make it 9-3. The right fielder ends up misplaying it, and Yastrzemski, with his speed, guys, he almost ends up getting an inside the park home run out of this ball, because it goes all the way to the wall. And he took a pretty wide turn around third base, but then was able to get back. And so, a 6-run top of the 10th inning, guys. So again, like I said, this was a game to remember. Bruce Bochy's 1,000th career victory. We will never forget this, never forget the story of the game and how the Giants were able to come back. And really, big mistake to take Noah Syndergaard out. This game could have completely gone a whole nother way if the Mets get through that inning and the game, and they're still have the lead after the 7th inning. So, things worked out in the Giants' favor tonight, and could not be more excited and thrilled for Bruce Bochy getting his 1,000th career victory. And so, guys, another milestone for Bruce Bochy. Something to really take into consideration is the fact that he used to play for the New York Mets. And when Bruce Bochy made his MLB debut, guys, he made it at Shea Stadium, playing for the Astros against the Mets. And so now to have this come full circle, have him pick up his 1,000th career victory in New York, guys, against the Mets. What a phenomenal story. And I love when a story is written, because, you can write a script and this actually happened. And so that's what makes this story that much more special, and especially for Bochy. And the Giants certainly celebrated after the game, guys. You would have thought that they won a World Series, and by the way they celebrated. But that's the type of clubhouse the Giants have, guys. The chemistry is very tight in that clubhouse. And right now, guys, it's been phenomenal to see. It doesn't matter who you play. I know we played the Orioles, and the Mets are not the best of teams, but, a win in a Major League Baseball game is a win. And so, just been phenomenal, guys. And, the celebration for Boch, it's just awesome, man. One day he will potentially be going into the Hall of Fame. And wow, you know, it's going to be awesome. And what you're seeing, guys, is you're seeing a lot of fight from these Giants players. You know, they want to send Bruce Bochy out on a high note in his final season, guys. So as we look ahead to the future, guys, to the San Francisco Giants, next game in the series, the Giants are going to send Tyler Beede to the hill, and Beede was absolutely effective in his last start against the Miami Marlins, pitching 6 innings, allowing 1 earned run, guys. Now, Beede's overall stats on the season look a little bit inflated because of a few bad outings, but he is 0-1 with a 7.82 ERA. But again, he pitched so well in his last start, and I look for Beede to continue doing that. And the Giants are going to be up against Jason Vargas, who is 1-3 with a 4.46 ERA for the Mets. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below, guys. I would love to hear your opinion and your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. How are you guys feeling after the big extra inning victory today? And how are you feeling about the recent success the Giants have been having? And do you think that they can maintain this level of play? Because things are gonna get tough when they start seeing some of the preeminent powerhouses in the National League. So guys, until next time, thank you for watching. I will see you again. Have a great day.